Yeah, that's right. It's Richard Roma, Flyer Nation talk here, telling you the truth about the NHL, telling you the truth about what it takes to be a true fan, a fan of a team that actually sells out its tickets and supports his team every game and loves them and gives everything in the stands to get them to win the game and do their best even if they don't win. That's right, I'm Richard Roma here. We lost 5-1 last night, and let me tell you something. It was a game for the ages. It was a game. It was a Christmas game, let's put it that way, because it was a gift. The referees dressed up like Santa Claus, and they handed the Penguins the game on a silver platter under the Christmas tree. Sidney Crosby, Geno Malkin, whatever his name is, Mackin. And they opened up the presents, and what did they have under there? They had slashing calls. They had roughing calls. They had holding calls. They had every call imaginable to help them win, because they need the help. They don't have the fan support like the Flyers do. Sidney knows it. Yevgeny knows it. Letiso knows it. Flory something knows it. But let me tell you one thing. Flyers fans, you're the best. Sitting in those stands yesterday, I knew for a fact that we are the best fans in the NHL. We actually show up to the game. Now, these Penguins fans, they may sit at home drinking their margaritas, relaxing, flipping between their favorite radio show, because they don't own TVs. They don't need TVs. That's a little joke from you, from Richard Roma. They don't own TVs in Pittsburgh. So they're flipping to the radio station, and they say, should I listen to the game tonight, or should I listen to my favorite soap opera on the radio? Well, if they listened to the game last night, they heard a debacle themselves, and they know it was. It was sad. It was a sad performance by the referees. But, mind you, it's one game. We move on. The stands were filled with orange and black. And that's the way it should be. No fake sellouts, like we hear from Penguin Nation. It's crazy. I'm tired of hearing about the Pennsylvania fans that think the Penguins know what they're talking about. They have no idea, those Penguins fans. I see empty seats everywhere. I think they take cardboard cutouts of Yevgeny Malkin and they put them in the seats to make it look like they're full. They're making invented numbers. They hired the accounting firm there, Abraham and Strauss, and they said, you guys, you fill it out and say that we got all the seats taken care of, and then we'll have Mario pour some water on the ice, and then we'll be good. It's fake. It's make up. It's make believe. It's children's play. There's nothing. There's nothing to it. No other reason to believe that these Penguins actually go to the game. These fans. But one thing I know is that Philadelphia have the best fans, and they show up to the games, and they love their team. That's what true fan support is. And that's why Sidney Crosby woke up a little yesterday. It's because he saw the fans were passionate about a team, and they said, I wish my fans could be the same way and show up to the games and buy tickets and buy nachos and buy hot dogs and buy hamburgers and buy Polish sausage and buy Coca-Cola and buy some beer. You know, he understands that. He was probably thinking about it on the bench. And he's sitting there talking to his teammates, and he looks up to the stands and he says, look at this. It's a dream. I saw a tear in his eye. And he said, hey, you know, how can I get my fans to support me like this? I'm going to put on a show and show my own fans that they need to start coming to the games. But until they do, you know, it's going to be few and far between that they're going to get a regulation win at the console center of energy. That's my rant on the game. And that's all I have to say for today. But until next time, you'll be listening to Richard Roma again, and you'll learn a little bit more about the Flyers, about hockey, and about what it takes to be a true fan. Take care.